darle gracias por haber accedido de parte de nosotros, ¿sí?
Okay, Khenzur, Enrique says then we have a very happy to you to give to accept to give this teaching to America del Sur, you and your family. So well, thank you very much.
Thank you. I am also very happy to share just general for anybody, particular today here in Yungdungpen in America, which you organize. I'm very happy that.
Thank you. Bueno, ¿cómo están ahí, Camilo? ¿Cómo están?
Bien, ya estamos completamente listos. Y ya comenzamos la transmisión por Facebook Live. Ya estamos por Facebook Live.
Bien.
Entonces,
okay.
para todos los que quieran tener la grabación inmediatamente de la enseñanza, la van a poder buscar en nuestra página. Si pueden
bien.
también apoyarnos, pónganle like. Aprovecho de dar el aviso, apoyar nuestra página y estén atentos a las siguientes actividades.
Genial.
En eso estamos listos. Bien. Vamos a esperar acá.
Bueno.
10 minutos.
Bárbaro. Bueno, voy a salir un poco y volvemos a la hora. Bueno, feliz día de la Pachamama también. Tenemos hoy aniversario de la Pacha.
Mira, muy propio de nuestra cultura.
Auspicioso.
Nuestra cultura, exacto, como para los sudamericanos, porque puede cambiar los distintos nombres, pero el principio es el mismo. Entonces,
Sí, claro.
Una conexión casi antropológica con la tierra. Y eso es transversal en nuestros pueblos originarios. Por eso también cuando nos adaptaron otras creencias, por ejemplo, desde el mundo cristiano, tuvimos mucha sintonía con María. Por la misma razón. Ya, ahí van entrando los chicos.
Vale, le voy a comentar a Khenzur. Khenzur.
Yes. Yes, I hear
you. We talk with Camilo. Then today, August 1st, we have here in America and South America, we have the anniversary ceremony, the celebration of Pachamama. Pachamama is the earth, the mother earth.
Okay.
We make ancient, very many kinds of offering. We have a very precise age of when that started. Then I don't know many years. So it's a very auspicious day too.
Okay, good day. Connect. Yeah.
It's a very nice ceremony. People make a hole in earth, and they put food, seeds, herbs, and make smoke like sang, like sang and sarkem. Yeah. And we sing. We give thanks to the food.
Respect.
Earth
very energy nice stay very strong. Because usually when we're doing bas pumba, Many things we put inside Bumba, then we dragging earth, we put inside the earth, Bumba.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
A consideration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm looking here. I'm not looking there.
Okay.
This is the first time Zoom. I'm Zoom first time. I get this because page website Facebook 3-4 months ago. 4-5 months before. Not I'm not used like Facebook and Zoom. Completely zero.
It's okay.
And this year wake up.
Our first teacher here in Argentina was Nankai Ngondro Rinpoche.
Okay.
So he started many years ago to give teachings by webcast, by this.
Yes.
Another kind, but was the first one, and it was nice. And he came here to Córdoba, to Argentina. So it's near here where I live, and it's the place called Tashigar South. Well,
That's very good. Okay.
very nice. Yes.
Yeah. He bless. And he bless all place. Yeah.
Many years.
Many years. Okay.
Okay. I go out a few minutes and
okay.
I take something. Go
Okay.
bath and
Okay.
okay.
Now we are already ready.
Yes.
We are walking.
Yes. We are ready.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you for your preparation here. Little early. It's very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Video shots to do that. What to do that? Get you part of the all touch. Okay, okay. Oh, these are how. Okay, thank you. Everybody is sending message and everything, but I see, I just integrate all of you be happy and joy right moment with together. Okay.
Bueno, les agradezco a todos que me están enviando mensajes, pero bueno, ahora no los puedo responder, pero estoy muy feliz de ver estos mensajes.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche, for this opportunity to receive your teachings. It's an honor to us as a Sangha to hear your experience, your integration with Dzogchen, with the state, and it's very important, especially for the people who is starting in this path. And we really want this practice to in this moment, especially we have to work with our minds, and you are the living testimony of that work, and we appreciate this opportunity. Thank you so much. We are gonna start now.
Okay.
I want to please shut the microphone, please, all the guys, because we lost the transmission when you don't close your microphone, please. Cierren todos los micrófonos, por favor. Como sugerencia, necesitamos que la enseñanza no pierda fluidez, así que les voy a pedir, por favor, que todos mantengan el micrófono cerrado. Ya vamos a comenzar y le doy la palabra ahora al maestro. Master, it's your turn. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dumbi jabu kowa dumbi ba mumbi tsona jumji dumi mari nedung sewa mumbi tsomi chodu chulpa muyi jal dungi damda tsogim mechen bon tsenda peji dumbi zipa bo kawa na zo tangdo lang ne chupa na zo Taro jinze jinze jidang gongze chuni je chamba chenpo Kowa zhongze ba shenra trubi kula changza lo Ome minje minga namgi rangjin je shera sawa kunji yumji ma Yeme yene savi wachung jin tamje tuji gondo churba mo sade Ersan Kula Chansalo Jesu Dewa Chembe Bodang Do Tenjin Zawi Lama La Sova De Sanje Semso De Barimbo Je Rango Rangi Sheba Jindilo Jinden Zawi Lama Namla Jiao Suji Todeng Aji Yedam Lala Jiao Suji Nüden Zanvi Kando Mala Jiao Suji Lama Yedam Do Sumla Jiao Suji Sawa Bunjin Sanjo Tartuja Sanjo Ijin Toji Nobola Dagi Lenju Dogen Demba Ye Taye Jin Denje Semje Do. Okay. Thank you very much, and everybody, good afternoon, and some days, good morning. And today we are here gathering together because everyone knows here our American Indumpen, this organization, they so asked to me especially to teach something, means Ngondro. Then I decide Ati Ngondro. Everyone, maybe many people receive already Ati Ngondro, but it is very, I thought it's very good to who receive already Ati Ngondro to reminding. to again, it's very good also. And who don't have any received the Ati Ngondro, in particular in Ngondro, it is very good to connect to the Ati Ngondro. It is very, very important to Ati Ngondro is also foundation of the Dzogchen practice.
Ok. Bueno, estoy muy contento de dar estas enseñanzas aquí con la organización me pidieron que dé la enseñanza del Ngondro, y quizá algunos de ustedes ya recibieron Ngondro. Yo elegí en este caso el Ati Ngondro, y para aquellos que recién comienzan, es muy bueno empezar con esto, porque es la base del Dzogchen.
And especially this year, we don't have any time to introduce each other, to know long time each other, then to come together. We don't have time because this virus is so powerful. Bring together immediately and each other, no, without any introduction. This is sometimes very good because that why we are gathering today here without many people know each other. Maybe most people don't know each other personally, but it doesn't matter. We know already point of Dzogchen view. We are the one family. We are never separate. That little while we were born in a different place and a different country, but reality we never separate each other. That we must feel, because that is the Dzogchen meditation. This feeling comes through the Dzogchen meditation, how we are connected, how we are not separate. That reason, I don't think so. Even today, who personally we know or don't know, I don't, no problem. We know already, we connect already.
Bien. Bueno, quizá en este momento nosotros no nos pudimos conocer personalmente, ¿sí? Entonces esta situación tan especial ahora del virus es un virus tan fuerte que vuelve a unir, ¿sí? Y a través de este medio, que quizá de otra manera no lo podríamos hacer, ¿sí? Estamos otra vez todos conectados. Y nos damos cuenta de esta inseparabilidad, ¿sí? Que es que somos en realidad una gran familia, más allá de que cada uno haya nacido en diferente lugar, estamos todos unidos.
Especially this year, we have this very difficult situation with the virus, but still we have to think back ourselves, look back to know more ourselves and more deep go inside ourselves. If we can go deeper and deeper ourselves, and we can find many things from there. We can live, even that this virus is very strong outside, because this is killing many people. It is not easy. It's very, very powerful. Within this powerful, we can integrate this powerful virus. We connect to the meditation, we connect to the peace, we connect to the realization, we connect to the inner, deeper and deeper. That we can use this that way, and this time is the best time.
Entonces, así como dijimos antes, este virus es muy poderoso, entonces nos permite ir hacia adentro de nosotros, bien profundamente. Así como este virus es tan poderoso, nosotros podemos utilizar ese poder, ¿sí? Para despertar.
Okay, because You finish?
Yes.
Okay, because they usually most of the practitioner, you know, the integrate emotion and meditation, and inner emotion and meditation. In outer, whatever happen can see, whatever happen can hear, whatever ever can, any can appear itself spontaneously like this, like that. This moment we have to try to integrate. We must be accept that. Number one, we must be accept the virus. Then we must be integrate that to the loving kindness. We must be integrated with the nature of the mind. Best way we must live as it is with this virus. It's quite difficult. It is very difficult to accept. Once when I accept, we must believe, integrate with this virus completely. Maybe there are many things appear, positive things. Many problem can solve individually. Usually meditation is not stable, seems very difficult, and many distraction, many disturbances. This is a big disturbance, this virus. If we can integrate meditation, this virus, we are the success. All problem, inner emotion problem, outer any problem is very small. That wise, number one, as we are practitioner, we must be try integrate.
Bien, nosotros como practicantes, sí, debemos entender lo que es integrar, sí, la integración de este problema. Integrar el virus, sí, que es tan problemático, debemos aceptar. Entonces, como primera cosa, aceptar, la aceptación del virus, ¿sí? Y utilizarlo para el bien, ¿sí? Así es una gran distracción, pero el virus tenemos que utilizarlo para nuestro propio beneficio.
Okay, now we stop here, go to the article, Ngondro, okay?
Bien, hasta aquí está bien, así que ahora vamos a comenzar con el Ati Ngondro.
Because which I especially today teaching or something sharing Ati Ngondro practice, because Ati Ngondro is very, very popular within the Burn community in Tibet, also in India, wherever. Because in the monastery, and the lay people, and the lay and the monastery, we both practice Ati Ngondro. So long time ago, because Ati Ngondro already knows start in the Khenzur Nyima Wangyal. Khenzur Nyima Wangyal. It is the 11th century. Everyone knows. Ati Ngondro itself, but its teaching itself already comes from the Buddha Tambashera. Start from Tambashera, then until lineage, meaning 9 Buddha, then all the Tujupa Metertu, treasure, all these things come to. After that, we have the many, in the Yungdungpen, we have the many history. In the 8th century, we have the very, very difficult time. We survive our our tradition. That is the very difficult one period, 8th century. After that, sometimes there are many texts, many practice texts, many things go to under the Dharma, treasure. Then after treasure to 11th, 10th century, again, many great Dharma come out. Then their treasure and their come out. Then that time is very with the Khenzur Nyima time.
Bien, la enseñanza del Ati Yoga en la tradición tibetana conocida, ¿sí? y el Dzogchen proviene del siglo XI, ¿sí? De la época en que lo enseñó el Buda Trungpa Gyaltsab, ¿bien? Durante mucho tiempo estas enseñanzas estuvieron guardadas, ¿sí? Estos textos estuvieron guardados en algo que se llama terma. La terma son, se le dice que son tesoros escondidos, ¿bien? En algún momento va a explicar un poco más sobre eso para que... y bueno, es como el principio de todo.
Actually, Yungdrung Burns main practice the Dzogchen. Yungdrung Burns has many levels of the teaching. Everyone knows. Meaning of the Yungdrung Burns to be enlightenment. Through what practice? Teaching of the Yungdrung Burns, be enlightenment. Sangye. That is the Yungdrung Burns meaning. That's what we call the meaning of the Yungdrung Burn. There is many levels of the teaching, special 9 ways of burn. This everyone here maybe. Even the 9 ways of burn, first yana, Trungpa Gyaltsab explained to introduction to the sentient being, especially in human being, and like a mo to menje, mo is the divination. To is the ritual, me is the medicine, herbal medicine, and che is the like checking the many things in the belongs to the medical. Even though in there already mentioned Dzogchen, even though there mentioned the Tigre Nyachi, these are very helpful, but Trungpa Gyaltsab say it is the temporal, not permanent. If you want permanent solve the problem, you must be practice the Tigre Nyachi. Even the mention first yana in the Trungpa Gyaltsab, he mentioned in their Dzogchen. Trungpa Gyaltsab's teaching is everything is a Dzogchen. If we know everything is the Dzogchen.
Bien, muchos de nosotros sabemos que el camino del Dzogchen, lo que enseñó Trungpa Gyaltsab, son 9 caminos, ¿sí? Hay varios yana, ¿sí? Se llama. Los yana, bueno, son vehículos. Bueno, muchos de nosotros sabemos eso, y dentro de lo que son los maestros del Dzogchen se sabe, en el Yundrung Bond se sabe de que fueron vehículos para iluminación, ¿sí? Muchos maestros se iluminaron a través de las prácticas Dzogchen.
Therefore, for that means nature of the mind. Main teaching is the first Trungpa Gyaltsab's teaching is nature of the mind. He teach when he come down from Buddha's place to earth, before there in semi-god Palawasal, in Devaloka, he introduction the Dzogchen, nature of the mind. His first teaching is the Dzogchen.
Wow, bueno, dice, el Buda Trungpa Gyaltsab tomó estas enseñanzas desde la dimensión de los devas, ¿sí? Para enseñar enseñar el Dzogchen.
It is very important sometimes every who follow Yungdrung Bön tradition, who interested in Yungdrung Bön, it's very, we are, as Bombo, we are very happy. Because also very important to read the biography of the Trungpa Gyaltsab sometime. Know what is the Trungpa Gyaltsab's real life of the Trungpa Gyaltsab, what is the complete Trungpa Gyaltsab's teaching, what is his main aim, what he want to introduce, why he come to Buddha Nirmanakaya's form into earth. What he want to introduce, that's the Dzogchen. If we read all of his teaching, you will understand.
Bueno, nosotros sabemos un poco de la enseñanza del Don Payerab, es donde comenzó todo esto. Y bueno, la importancia es también eso, de que él fue, cuando fue su manifestación en Nyima Wangyal, ¿sí? Dio muchas enseñanzas.
If we practice the Bhashanarab's teaching, I am guaranteed we are become we are become non-sectarian, real non-sectarian. Because if you open his teaching, he tried to introduce all the sentient beings. He cared everybody, not only one particular group or one lineage. He cared every sentient being, every level of the sentient being. That was his many methods come out, depending on the people's opinion.
Bien, si nosotros practicamos el Dzogchen, yo les aseguro de que van a obtener realización no solamente para ustedes, sino que van a poder entender todas las manifestaciones de todos los seres, ¿sí? De todos los seres sintientes.
This, which us, we understanding through our lineage master, through our lineage master's biography, in all the lineage master biography, how they practice, why they practice, after practice, how their life is, how they become inner, looks outer, say, I am Ngondro, but inner, very open, completely open, non-sectarian. They don't have any sect inside. Outside, they say, I belongs to like this or that, but because this comes from their teaching. We must be respect, we must be protect for the other people, other being. That's only that. Otherwise, inner, very open and very non-sectarian and respect all. These are which I have the eyewitness, because I grown up. My family is born. I grown up in a monastery, mostly everywhere in Dolanjimeri monastery. There are all our great master, Bombo master, who escaped from Tibet, 1959, who lived there. We saw many Bombo great that time, 1970. That time we saw the many great Bombo master who lived there. Then, especially my root master is the Khenzur Rinpoche, and also late 33rd Meritenzin is very great for us. These two master is our very important master during this special for the Bombos Yundung tradition, special this decade, because they protect the Bon teaching. They protect, not only protect, they're only training to the Bombos. They every day, because their life is very difficult during that time. We know, we are very small, very young, how they are daily, how they are carry on us, how they are daily practice, how they are daily to take care of everything. We know many things. But we learn many things from them naturally. For that point, they are very, very open. They are respectful. Even that we can see any of the texts, Bombo text, Nyima text, Geluk text, Kaju text, and such a text, whatever text, Pecha, we call Pecha, they are respecting. They're putting in higher, equally in the Bon text. They try to make it, even at that time, very difficult, financial. We don't have the money, but try to buy some cloth cover. Like now it's very luxury. We have many silk. That time even the small cotton or somehow couldn't get very expensive. No money. But try to respect all the texts. Try to respect all the statue, not only Bombo statue. Any statue, to see respect and devotion. That we see, I witness, that blessing to us. We are not coming out the sectarian. We are coming non-sectarian, come from their blessing, more open inside. Because this is the comes from the teaching. They practice the teaching. They practice the come out from the teaching. Reality come out. That is the directly our lifetime eyewitness. Then go back to their lineage. Master and the master and the master go back to Khenzur Nyima Wangyal. Khenzur Nyima Wangyal, before he was the he is the very simple family life. Before first he is the married one. After that he come out. It's practice. Oh, this is not. If I spend like this way, it's not meaningful. He come up very in a deep something mind. Then at that time he also have the many master, 8 master already, 8 master, and also he received the Dzogchen Kappa, Dzogchen teaching and these things, and some that time in the logic Tema in the debating and the study is very that time 12th century or somehow that time 11 that time very quite famous, popular in the central Tibet, especially in the Sakya. And some his friend want to study to go to there. He went also together with them. Then suddenly one time morning he went to toilet, because that time toilet is not now in here in the West, an open place. Then suddenly he come up something, he cry, he feel not comfortable, he study, he stay there. He want to meditate. He want to go in the mountain. Just he come up this, then after that, then he went to the, after that he went to see his 2 friends, there 3 study and these things. Then he asked to, they went to the class. Then he goes to the chamber, say, no, I don't want the class. I want to go to meditation. I want to go to the retreat. That how these things are spontaneously coming, naturally interesting to meditation. That is how he come. Then he went to the mountain. Just he went to the mountain, meditate. Okay. Again, I can go.
Okay. Bueno, él dice esto de que debemos ser no sectarios, ¿sí? No separar, porque, bueno, ellos cuando estaban en el templo de Dolanchi, sus 2 principales maestros, Yonsing Tenzin Namdak y Menri Trisim, ellos siempre fueron muy respetuosos con las enseñanzas, con todo tipo de enseñanzas, así sean textos Nyima, textos Gelug, textos Sakyapa, cualquier enseñanza, ellos siempre fueron respetuosos con eso. Y los textos, cualquiera que fueran así, no tuvieran dinero para cubrirlos con una buena tela, los cubrí tela de algodón, pero siempre siendo respetuosos, y ellos son muy respetuosos con cualquier tipo de estatua, cualquier tipo de figura, y bueno, cuenta también de que ellos han tenido muchas dificultades y ellos siempre, los maestros estuvieron amorosos, respetuosos con ellos, a pesar de las dificultades y de que tenían que estudiar mucho. De esto de meditar, de integrar y de ser respetuosos, ¿sí? Con todo otro tipo de enseñanzas y con todo otro tipo, sí, de religiones, básicamente, ¿no? De a través de la práctica poder ser más, poder tener una capa de visión más abierta, ¿sí? Khenzur, the last part, I lost the last part about some teacher who wants to go to a retreat or something in the mountain.
Yeah. Go to retreat chamber. Because sometimes sometime because their connection, previous life, connection already to the meditation. And of course, lucky now I go back to Ngondro Rinpoche, which how this meditation system, how start. Ngondro Rinpoche, he was a family life. Then he received many teaching in the Dzogchen Kappa and some Tantra, also Dzogchen. That time many masters living in the central Tibet in according to the Yungdrung tradition. Then two lucky master, two master with him. They went to study more to the logic, Tsema, logic, and they went to Tsurbu in the Sakya. There they study Tsema, logic. Then one day he come up in the morning. He come up in his mind immediately when he went to toilet. That there just come up. He feel he don't want to study. He come up very strong to go to mountain meditate. Then this very strongly he come up with reason naturally. That then he don't want to again to join the class to study. Then two friends asked to him, go to we go to class to study. Ngondro Rinpoche replied to them, no, I don't want to go not going to study with the logic. I want to go to the meditation in a mountain. Then there he decide went to the meditation. Erukarbotagi Dumneso, one Erukarbotag means the name of the mountain where he practiced. Then he went there alone. Then he practiced. Then there he practiced himself. Then he has there's Jesu Tosan Dugla, that is 9th century. Jesu Tosan Dugla and Tedun Kocha, this great Dzogchen master, they have the sign with some we call Gurma song, meditation song that he read many very interesting, and he received some blessing from their connect. Then he mentally, he only to the meditation. Then suddenly he realized, and then a continuation meditate. Then he thought with evidence, and some he get some CD, common CD, some great CD. Then he feel, oh, this is very helpful. Now I want to become monk. It's very useful, very helpful to others. Become monk, then more effect to work, help to the people. Then he become monk. He realize, he practice, he receive CD, and that's how Ngondro teaching come out.
Okay. Bueno, cuenta de un maestro que estaba en un monasterio y que, bueno, de repente estaban todos estudiando y él fue al baño, y cuando volvió le dijo a sus profesores, les dijo, yo no quiero estudiar más, yo quiero irme a la montaña a practicar, a meditar. Entonces, bueno, se fue y ahí empezó como a practicar muy, muy, muy profundamente, y leyendo unos textos. Ahí luego vamos a preguntarle de vuelta de estos textos y del nombre de estos maestros. Y bueno, y practicó durante mucho tiempo y luego obtuvo la realización. A partir de esto se dio cuenta de que lo importante era ser monje, ¿sí? Para que sea más útil y para poder servir a otros. Y así fue cuando luego pudo pudo descubrir lo que es el ñón latino.
Then he became monk. After monk, he immediately went to meditation cave again. 12 years he practiced. 12 years. After the 12 years, of course, there's many results, many things come out. Then many people, I think that time he become very famous. Meditation become more, come out, light. Before, of course, before the 8th century, we have the meditation system. You can, Yangtze Longchen and Namga Trunje and Yeti Tassel. This you read, you can know. Because before the 8th century, we have also very strong meditation system. Of course, Shangshung Nyenju is known, it's not went to the treasure. It is always light. It's very special. And most other texts, like Yedi Tassel and Yangtze Longchen and Dakpa Korsum, we have many texts. They went to the under Dharma, treasure. Because after that, during the Gongso Rinpoche Chimbo's time before, there's many learning and study. Then, of course, some place meditation exists, but most of the morning learning and study, Shedup, we can call Shedup. Shepa is the study, talk, and learning, and some gomsum. And one is the hearing practice, one is the analyze practice, mind analyze, third one is the meditation. Meditation is come out light. After the 8th century in Tibet, Gongso Rinpoche Chimbo's time, according to our tradition. Gongso Rinpoche Chimbo's time, then meditation become more open, especially in Dzogchen meditation. Dzogchen meditation become more open for the people, because many, then Shangshung Nyenju is very important. It's one master to one few during this system, 1-to-1, not openly come out. Then Dzogchen Dakpa Korsum, Yongtze Longchen, and these are after, during the Gongso Rinpoche Chimbo's time, he become more, come out more public, more openly. Who interesting? Meditation. Then after that, many people came receive teaching from him. Many high lama, many high practitioner also, many lay people, many men and women and nun and not nun, even though in Jaipumbo, some say Chinese name. Also, I don't know, is it real Chinese or just Ja is the Chinese. Huh? Also, that in the biography, they have already mentioned, not only born to Bombo follower, other follower also come, we receive teaching from him, meditation teaching from him. That was how artists start. Artist system teaching.
Bien. Bueno, dice que ya le voy a preguntar de vuelta cómo es el nombre. Estuvo meditando 12 años, ¿sí? 12 años de práctica. Bueno, hay mucha cantidad de textos de tantras que fueron guardados de esta manera, como explicamos antes, en forma de termas, y luego de muchos años todo es la luz, ¿sí? Para beneficio de muchas personas, porque antes estaba guardado, ¿sí? Tanto como todo lo que es la serie de los textos del Shangshung Nyenju, y bueno, todo esto es para beneficio, así que bueno, explica también mucho de cómo fue la historia, ¿no? De que antes estaba muy guardada la enseñanza, y a través de la práctica, ¿sí? Luego se abrió un poco más, no solo para personas tibetanas, sino para chinos, como abierto, ¿sí? Que antes no se conocía, o sea, las prácticas Dzogchen no se conocían antes. y bueno, así es como empezó a difundirse el Lati Dzogchen.
Therefore, Khenzur Rinpoche Chimbo is very kindly open up Dzogchen meditation through his result of his practice, result of his experience, result of his realization. He connect to the people. Then who receive teaching, that time many people realize. Many people come great practitioner. Even the just hearing from follow to him with in the mountain and meditate is 300 or 400. That means that time many. That already biography already inside the biography they mention, because then he has many great disciple for special many disciple for men. One of the Tokten Gomchen Barwa, that is the main disciple of the teaching, transmission, and experience, tradition, lineage. Dr. Gomchen Barwa is second. First one is Khenzur Rinpoche Chimbo, and the second one is the Tokten Gomchen Barwa. Tokten Gomchen Barwa, he himself, lay people, he's the businessman before. Business that time he's going to India to carrying some things and to selling and buying something like that. He come one day he come up also again his mind. He carrying something, selling things in mala or something. One mala with his neck, then more in his back. So suddenly, when we crossing river, suddenly he come up some very something. Wow, why I'm doing like this? Like these things, some come up. We call ngenjung. This he feel this is not right way. So very deeply he come up. He's back of his mala business. He throw away in the water. Then he back to throw the water. Huh?
Habla de que la enseñanza, empezó a servir y a ser para muchas personas, ¿no? Incluso para personas que hacían negocios, como por ejemplo este hombre que compraba cosas, iba y las vendía en India, ¿sí? Entonces una vez estaba cruzando un río y tenía el mala cruzado en el cuello que iba a vender en su espalda, y de repente surgió algo dentro suyo que se le dice Niyud, y empezó como a despertar y a decir, bueno, esto no es correcto, esto no es lo que quiero hacer. Entonces se sacó las cosas y las tiró al río. Por eso se reía. Las tiró al río y dijo, bueno, listo, voy a abandonar el tipo de vida.
Then he has one mala with his neck. Then that mala he offered went to same area, went to Khenzur Rinpoche Chimbo to offer to him, asking some teaching. Then Khenzur Rinpoche Chimbo gave some instruction, meditation instruction. Then he practiced meditation. He practiced. There's a very long story, but we don't go to a long story. But he maintainedly practiced. Then he received all the transmission ati. Then he realized that he has many experience come out. Then sometime he there's many before that. Sometime his experience is very very nice and very deep. Sometimes his experience is lost, no more experience. Looks like this way he stay a long time, quite some time. Then after one time he went to collect food. That time we need self preparation. No one giving other people. He want to prepare the food. He went to walk or something, helping to some other monastery. He stay 1 year, something to help to monastery. He collect the food. Then after when he come back to the Khenzur Rinpoche Chimbo, then after that he said, "Now I lost the meditation." No more meditation is there. Then Khenzur Rinpoche say, talk to him, don't worry. I have the method how to bring back, how to come back. Then he will say, okay, one day, and Khenzur Rinpoche to say to him, we go out, we walk. They walk out because in like a walk out, some place is like water, huh? Some water, some place no water. Khenzur Rinpoche say to him, you are young age, you are very rough, you are jumping, you are fighting very strong, but now today you must jump from here to there. Then he said, okay, he jumped, he fell down. Very strongly he fell down. He looks unconsciousness, not unconsciousness. There he wake up again. He reconnect what he previously, what he experienced. During that moment, he wake up, Hedewa. Like this. Hedewa with present. Hedewa is not sleeping. Hedewa with present. Right after there, he connect. Then Khenzur Rinpoche say, okay, today you stay, you keep continuing that. Maybe some hour, many hours, maybe afternoon he back. But because that was how Tokden Gomchen Barwa become. After that, then all the time, meditation is stability and strong. And he has many experience come out. He has many experience words already. But then he is the lineage, one of the lineage holder of the Ati after come. Then he has another, after that he has many disciples also.
Okay. Tampari Tropa Chempo. How is again the name?
Gomchen Barwa, which you can say. Gomchen Barwa. We call
Gomchen Barwa.
Gomchen Barwa. We call Tokden Gomchen Barwa.
Tokden
Gomchen Barwa. Gomchen Barwa. Second one.
Gomchen Barwa. Ok. Ahí están pasando el nombre. Bien. Bueno, dice que bueno, esta persona que tiró las cosas al río tomó su mala y lo llevó al maestro y le pidió que por favor le enseñe las prácticas, le enseñe meditación. Luego de un tiempo, este discípulo estaba como trayendo y llevando cosas, alimentos al templo, al monasterio, y un día se dio cuenta como que como que había perdido la meditación, ¿sí? Entonces le dijo al maestro, le dijo, ¿qué pasó? Le dijo, desapareció la meditación. Entonces le dijo el maestro, bueno, voy a mostrarte otro método, ¿sí? Entonces tú eres muy joven, tú eres muy fuerte y tienes ganas como de hacer cosas, movimiento fuerte, y ahora vamos a ir a este lugar. Y había como un río. Entonces le dijo, ahora vas a saltar de aquí hasta aquí. Entonces cuando quiso saltar, se cayó y se golpeó muy fuerte. Y ahí tuvo la experiencia esta de Hedewa. Hedewa es como un despertar. Entonces le dijo, bueno, ahora te vas a quedar un rato ahí. Y bueno, luego se fue a descansar después de un rato. Y bueno, y luego volver a la práctica, ¿sí? Y nos da la pauta de que volver a la práctica tiene que ser una estabilidad, ¿sí? Que algo que sea fuerte, una estabilidad meditativa.
Then Khenzur Rinpoche told him, I have many methods. Don't worry. He said, that's the one method. To even sometimes
no
meditation, if you are doing meditation sometimes looks meditation loss. Sometimes meditation become habit, no growing development. He say, I have the many methods. Therefore, we say Khenzur Rinpoche is treasure of the meditation. Khenzur Rinpoche is name. Gongba means realization. Zu means treasure. And the Rinpoche means the mountain, who live in the mountain, Rinpoche. his name, the treasure of the meditation, who lives in the mountain.
Tokten Gonchen Barwa.
Yeah.
Gonzo Richo Tempo Rinpoche.
Ngondro Richo Tempo is Ngondro Pa, Tokten Gomchen Barwa is his disciple.
Ah, uno es el maestro y otro es el discípulo, está aclarando. ¿Qué quiere decir aquel que medita en la montaña? También le decía a su discípulo, no te preocupes que tengo muchos métodos, ¿sí? Él explica algo bueno, que es muy real, que a veces la práctica de meditación a veces se torna como un hábito, entonces hay que hacer otra cosa. Entonces, como si la meditación perdiera sentido. Entonces, por eso es que a veces hay que probar con otros métodos.
Because I is the compassion, his deep compassion. Tokten Gomchen Barwa is a Tsangpa Nyingjipa. His name is also compassion practitioner. That time, their area they call to Tokten Gomchen Barwa compassion practitioner. It's very deep compassion. His compassion is everywhere. He connecting, he giving, sharing, he connecting these things, their time. Because I think all Dzogchen is Ngondro is the same. But this Ati Ngondro is the very deep connected to the compassion. Same comes from it's arising from the Gongso Ritu Chenpo with the realization that comes one all lineage master from Tokten Gomchen Barwa. Then Chungom Choyung, there's until Tujawa, very successive meditator and successive scholar also. Some, most, and they are all success meditator. And according to that, they are also very deep bodhicitta and very deep compassion that we can see their biography, how their life, how their habit, how their way of how they're caring for all the student, whatever disciple, or even the not real disciple, all the people surrounding, they feel they are the compassion, connecting to the compassion very deep. That was artists. Ngondro has a very deep connection to you. Come out after realization, naturally come out in blowing like water. Water come out is from the realization naturally compassion and the bodhicitta. This is the very special lineage.
Bueno, dice que es un linaje muy especial, ¿no? Que está muy, muy, muy conectado con la compasión, ¿sí? Que desde el principio de los maestros hasta este maestro Tokten Gonchen Barwa, dice que está muy conectado con lo que es de nuestra propia naturaleza y la naturaleza compasiva. Y bueno, todos los métodos hasta ahora que fueron enseñando en este linaje fueron muy, muy efectivos y fueron muy satisfactorios, tanto como practicantes y como estudiantes, ¿sí? Tanto en el estudio como en la práctica. Y que esto sirva dentro del Dzogchen, el Lati Dzogchen, para hacer fluir como el agua la compasión y bodhicitta.
Because that day is from Tokten Gomchen Barwa, Chungom Choyung, Tende Tampa Sushya until Tujalwa. Tujalwa everyone knows. From Tujalwa, then he received directly, he received the Shangshung Yenji teaching already, but directly not lineage holder, he didn't receive. Before that, during the Tujawa's time, then Tujawa's time received the Shangshung Yenji teaching from Chikju Teshe, Deba Sherab. Chikju Teshe is Yangal from Dolpo, Samling monastery. Everyone knows. That time not belongs to Nepal. It's same as the Tibet. Zhang in Ngari. That time, to Java is master is the Tudulwa. Before that. Tudulwa is after, because he is the abbot of the Yeruvensaka. Before the Mary Monastery. Before the Mary Monastery is, we have the Yeruvensaka, very big monastery. Many monks, thousands, we have in the history, thousands monks living there, study in the practice. It's Yeruvensaka is the main, is the organized or main Lama is the family, two family, to some family, but same, and living in, take care all the monks study there. That Tudua is there in one of abbot. During Tudua's time, when he become abbot, he in the Yeruvensaka monastery. Then sometime he went to meditate, like retreat journey. He said his own way. He said, now I want to meditate. I want to go into meditation. I don't want to stay. Then he leave. He meditate like a pilgrimage style. Then he went to most. He stayed in Bhutan, Bumthang. Lodra Kharchu and Bumthang. Bumthang is the Bhutan. He spent last life he spent in Bumthang in Bhutan. During that time, to Dulwa and to Java, to Dulwa's time in Bhutan, he has many students, I think so. In Bhutan, many Dzogchen practitioners learn from Dulwa. And that time Dulwa is very famous meditator. His teaching is the experience teaching. Most he's giving introduction teaching is to the student experience Nyamti. Experience in the Bai group, they say. Most Dulwa he received teaching from to Java he received teaching from Dulwa. Most I received from his experience instruction. Then after that time, Dulwa was very famous teaching practitioner. And Chikchu Teshe, the Bashara, he lived in okay. After that, I can talk.
Okay.
My...
Bueno, hablando de estos maestros, a veces algunos puedo escuchar bien el nombre, ¿sí? Bueno, hablo de este templo de Samling en Dolpo, ¿sí? De donde este maestro era el abad. Bueno, esto es como historia del linaje, ¿sí? Que seguro ya vamos a tener algunos textos o más información. Pero bueno, hablaba en general de lo que es la enseñanza y la importancia de tener estos maestros y el linaje, ¿no? También algo que me había perdido antes es que para ellos es muy importante que nosotros queramos entrar en la enseñanza, ¿no? Para lo que es los bon, ¿sí? Que es muy importante ofrecernos la enseñanza. And the last part, Yerubon Saka en
Yerubensaka, yeah.
Yerubon Saka en Bhutan.
Yeruben, his monastery to Dulwa and to Java, all the Yerutemba Chobje, we have the 18 number of the Yeru, like abbot, Tumba, with that we call Tumba. He is the one, to Dulwa is the one. He is the live in the monastery in Yerubensaka. After that, he led his own meditation journey. Meditation to the we call pilgrimage. He go his own way. He didn't keep any place. He didn't have any people together. He's only one. Before he's living in a monastery, surrounding many people and many helpers. But he said, now I want to go my own way. Then he went to meditation. Then he spent time in Bumthang in Bhutan.
Este maestro, this teacher is Dulwa.
Dulwa is a teacher of the Tujawa. Master of the Tujawa. Tujawa, most everyone knows. Yeah.
Okay. Que bueno, estaba en este monasterio y decidió irse solo, sin nadie, a un retiro, ¿sí? Un peregrinaje, sin nadie que lo siga, se fue a Bután.
Bután. Then he's very famous that time. Dulwa is very famous in central Tibet also. For the meditation and instruction, this all teaching. Then he went to his own lonely to pilgrimage. Then he went to in Bhutan, Lodra Kharchu and Bumtang. He stayed there. He lived there. He didn't come back. He lived there. He passed away there already. That time he was very famous. And also here Chikshu Teshe, he's in Bhutan. Bumtang, he living to Dua is there. Then Chikshu Teshe went to visit to him. Chikshu Teshe visit to Tudulwa. First he visit to Tudulwa, asking some teaching at instruction to the Tudulwa. Then Tudulwa give all the instruction at and these things, and also Nyenju Yewanchemo, Nyenju initiation. He give that's already we can see in the biography, their biography, how they're meeting together, how they become more close each other, non-duality one. Then after that, the conversation at Shangshung Nyenju teaching and single lineage. Then to Dulwa, he found he's the Chikju Teshe. Tudulwa he found Chikju Teshe is really lineage holder of the Shangshung Nyenju. Then Tudulwa asked to him. He didn't ask to give to him to transmission one-to-one. Then he said, please, you go to Yeruvens in Tibet, in Yeruvensaka. Please, your transmission give to the Tujawa. He recommend, he requests to Chikju Teshe. Tujawa request to Chikju Teshe, please you go. If you go, please you can go in Tibet in Tsang where Tudulwa live, Yeruvensaka. And please you give all the transmission, Shangshung Nyenju transmission to the Tujawa. He requests to Tudulwa request to Chikju Teshe. Then after that, Chikju Teshe is not one place. He's all time surrounding, like pilgrimage. Sometime here, sometime there, sometime there, sometime. No one place is not one place. He just everywhere is going. Then he went to in Tibet, in Tsang area. There, then they invite to Chikju Teshe, invite to Yeruvensaka, asking to give the transmission and teaching single lineage to Java. Then they organize. Then they ask. Then Chikju Teshe come again to Dulwa, send the letter to them to Java. Please, to Java, you must meet the Chikju Teshe. He has the teaching of the whole Shangshung Nyenju transmission. You must take from him. I already request. He already sent the letter, Sungsho, this letter. This all come together. Then Chikju Teshe and Tudulwa meet, and Chikju Teshe give all the transmission, all the Shangshung Nyenju teaching, single lineage teaching, transmission to Tudulwa, how it come out. Then from Tudulwa, then Ati and Shangshung Nyenju, yes, to get one lineage. He has already Ati, he has already Shangshung Nyenju, Tudulwa is the.
Entonces, bueno, hubo este maestro que se fue a hacer el retiro, ¿sí? Y conoció al otro maestro que se llama Druji Alwa. Entonces le empezó a enseñar todo lo que es el Nyenju, Después de un tiempo se volvió maestro y le dio la posibilidad de ir a enseñar, de ir a dar transmisión al monasterio de Yerubon Saka. Para todo esto, luego de ir ahí, luego de un tiempo de dar enseñanza, le pidieron que envíe una carta para invitarlo a Druk-Gyalwa. Y luego el linaje se unió, se fusionó, y ese es el que hoy conocemos como Lati Sochen.
Yeah, therefore, Chikyu Teshe has received the Ati teaching in full and Marjang, Ati Marjang they call, from Tudulwa and Jalwa receive all the Shangshung Yenju teaching and instruction from Chikyu Teshe. They become how it become lineage. To Jawa is the most, how it come out. To Jawa is become lineage order of the during that time. Shangshung Yenju and Ati together. After that continuation, in Mary Monastery, Nyame Sherab Janse, everyone knows. These are their own meditation system is same. Meditation system follow same Ngondro Chembo. Their training and their practice, they come out, become non-sectarian. Even the Nyame Sherab Janse, if you can read the biography of the Nyame Sherab Janse, he mentioned Rangtala Macha, Shendala Madangs, you don't be attached our practice. Don't be hatred to other practice. That is the how we must be come out. We must be released from that. That also very deeply come out the instruction from the Nyame Sherab Janse, Rangtala Macha, Shendala Medang. Then after that, of course, all the lineage monastery, not only one monastery, Yungduling monastery, wherever the monastery in the Tibet, all system of the meditation is the same one, not two. East Tibet, West Tibet, ever you can go, system is the one. Then all, especially in VR connection to the Mary lineage, then after that, all the Mary lineage deep connect to this meditation system. Then after that, Nyame Sherab Janse, all the Khenzur Nyima Wangyal, the 22nd about how he become his writing, and this we know how he become naturally remain non-sectarian. Then mainly 19th century, Khenzur Rinpoche. Khenzur Rinpoche is mainly follow to the one system of the meditation of the Ngondro Chembo. From there, how we come out, everyone knows. Khenzur Rinpoche how become famous, become Rinpo body. And even though he's one of his fearful, his disciple is fully Rinpo body. Then, okay, after that, until now, my lifetime, our connection, my connection is the teaching, teaching connection is the Ngondro Rinpoche. I receive all the transformation, all the lung, and this directly from Ngondro Rinpoche. And when I was very young, 15 years, 13 years, something, I fully receive all the Ngondro teaching from him. Therefore, how we connect, how I connect to the lineage, how our master connect to their master. Even my Ngondro Rinpoche is one of the master. He has many master. One very true master, very, very, very famous one. One is the Yongzi Sangye Tenzin Rinpoche. That maybe people already knows. He passed away in Nirvana in the Merimona in Dolenji. And one is the passed away in Tibet, Yongzi Sudum Sangye. Soje. That is that master is before he is the Polop in Yungdung Monastery. Then after that he stopped. He give other post his title to give other people, other monk. Then he went to meditation retreat, solitary retreat, Namsuto. Many years he practiced retreat, only meditation. There, Khenzur Rinpoche lived together with him 4 years solidly in a Namchu To. Okay, how?
Khenzur,
Yes.
Sorry. The last part. Khenzur Rinpoche goes together with what practitioner?
Yongzin Tsudum Gyaltsen, Yongzin Tsujen, Yongzin Tsudum Gyaltsen, one of his master.
Okay.
Yes,
Bueno,
Namchu To. Namchu To. We call Namchu To. Still close to Mount in Mount Kailash. Huh? So.
Wow.
Not
Dice
close,
que este último maestro este último maestro todavía está en retiro, que lo fue a acompañar Khenzur Rinpoche, que es muy conocido. Entonces él lo que explica es esta no separación que él tiene con el linaje. Bueno, habló del movimiento Rimé, que es no sectario, de cuando se unieron estos dos linajes y que ahora es uno solo. El Ati Sokchen es uno solo, así cualquiera uno vaya al este del Tíbet, al norte del Tíbet, a cualquier parte, la enseñanza es una sola, ¿sí? Luego esto fue a la enseñanza, se unió con la enseñanza de Sherab Gyaltsen, ¿sí? Y de ahí a Gyaltsen Rinpoche, que Gyaltsen Rinpoche obtuvo el cuerpo arcoíris, ¿sí? La realización completa. Bien. Bueno, entonces él lo que explica es que esta es la conexión que él tiene de Khenzur Rinpoche, Tenzin Nandak. Él la recibió a los 14 años, él recibió completamente el Ngondro de él. Lo que explica es la conexión que él tiene con la enseñanza, ¿sí?
And during the also in the site lineage, some master, they are not sleeping. Khenzur Nyima Wangyal, Khenzur Nyima Wangyal, he didn't sleep 3 years, no sleep, practicing. One other 6 years, no sleep, practicing. Day, of course, even the night, no sleeping. Sometimes they putting bowl, very cold water beside there, look like this, water. Chap. They are very, very mentally to practicing. And some master, they are without shoes. They are pilgrimage. Their realization very high. They already realize. They already realization very high, but still they are pilgrimage to walking without shoes in Tibet, east to in the mountain Kailash. Very hard, no easy. They are kachi, mentally. Because that means I say, all the lineages are their contribution, their connect, deep connect, one up to other, until now, with the realization, with compassion, with the experience, with their mentally to without any making any excuses to be success. Therefore, these lineages are very special. All lineages are very special. Therefore, I say, if really be practitioner, special connection in Lungben, if really practically to practice artist system, I am sure become remade, 100%, truly remade, not artificial remade.
Bien, dice de lo que es lo fuerte y lo intenso de este linaje, ¿sí? Hay maestros que han estado 3 y 6 años, 3 años y 6 años sin dormir. Algunos tenían un balde de agua fría, un recipiente con agua fría al lado, y cuando se dormían un poco, se mojaban la cara y volvían a practicar. Han hecho peregrinajes descalzos por el Kailash, en la nieve.
These are sometimes we have to know the Laminamthar. biography of the masters. Very important too, we need to read. Then we have the more connect, more blessing come, connection. We can receive the blessing, we can trust, we can devotion grow natural to them. Then we receive the blessing. We receive the blessing, then we become, our practice more stability, strong and pressure, connecting. Then we are connecting real, our mind to the compassion, and our mind to the bodhicitta, and our mind to the refuge. These are most, which we read the biography, these are, they respect all the tradition. Not only, of course, they grown up Yungdungpan tradition, they practice ati or ninju, whatever, most system of the Gongsu to Chembo, they come out from there, then become naturally to respect, coming, growing, developing devotion, open devotion for all, wherever they, because how I become my devotion, how become open, because we went in Tibet 86 with Khenzur Rinpoche, first time after the cultural revelation, to visit special his visit to his mother. Then of course, not only for that, he must be visit all Bombo monasteries where left, something left, or some people, old people, to see him, something advice. Then we went to 1986 in Tibet. That time I with him, also Tenzin Wangyal Rinpoche, also with him, we together, we three, we went to travel to Tibet. Then we arrived in Lhasa. In Lhasa, then Khenzur Rinpoche say want to visit to Chokhang and Potala and Sera, Drepung, everywhere. When we went into to Chokhang, he truly to devotion. He truly to respect. That means that moment, Chokhang is the non-separation with the Bombo monastery. Where we went, Potala, that moment, when we went, that moment of his visiting, that moment, Potala is non-separation with the Mary monastery. How they are natural to respecting, to giving, to respect with devotion, not artificial, because don't know who they are, who we are. All the people don't know who we are. If we know, we are showing some acting. They don't know nothing who we are. We don't know them, they don't know we. That is the real, naturally coming from how they are inner, how they are respecting all the tradition. They're keeping their own tradition very strongly, of course. Preservation, that's the responsibility. We born in a born family. We connect to the born tradition and born religion. That is the karmic connection. That we must be respect and we must be care. That is the responsibility. Other hand, we must be respect to all the religion. How they have these things are natural that we see, eyewitness. They are transformed to us, blessed to us, naturally. We are like that. Where we go, where I go, I truly to respecting. No matter what kind of monastery. Gelu, Kaju, Nyingma, Saja, doesn't matter. When we enter, we truly respect what their statue, Guru Rinpoche statue, Shakyamuni statue, whatever statue, we truly respecting. How this come out? That we have to check. I'm checking like that. That's come out from the master's blessing. Their master come out from their master's blessing. Connect to the system of the meditation. Okay.
Thank you. Bueno, él habla de todos estos maestros, ¿no? Gyaltsen Rinpoche, de Ponlop, Lamti Namtar, que bueno, a través de todo el sacrificio que han hecho los maestros, pueda surgir en nosotros también la compasión, la devoción en la práctica, la devoción en la meditación. Habla de cuando Yonsin Rinpoche fue a los diferentes monasterios en Lhasa, el monasterio de Sera, Drepung, el Potala, de cómo siempre mostrarse con respeto hacia todas las otras enseñanzas, cualquier fuera la enseñanza, ¿sí? Y que en esto en nosotros pueda surgir el respeto hacia todas las religiones y hacia todas las culturas, ¿sí? Que cualquier sea el lugar donde vayamos, entremos con respeto, y así también a todo el resto de las personas también, ¿sí? Mostrarse de esta manera, y siempre recordar, ¿sí? Cambiar nuestra visión de las cosas, y recordar, dice que él también lo revisa con él, todo esto de los maestros, de cuando uno recuerda, ¿sí? Se conecta con su maestro, y a través su maestro está conectado con su maestro anterior, ¿sí? Y así es como nosotros recibimos la bendición de los diferentes mensajes y de los diferentes maestros, pero que en realidad no hay una separación de todo esto.
Therefore, now who connect, who interesting Yungdungpen teaching, who want to practice Yungdungpen teaching, that is also very helpful. Don't think, well, what I am practicing Yungdungpen and well going to there, oh, this is the right path, or no something, because it will come, but not necessary. If you enter the Yungdungpen teaching, if you practice the Yungdungpen teaching, you will be more open. You will be more open and more relaxed. And you can find yourself how we are connected. That Yungdungpen will guarantee. Tomba Sherab guarantee that. Tomba Sherab not teaching any new things, just explaining introduction, what we are natural, what we have. But sometimes when we, without joining to any spiritual tradition, more open, more relaxed, more to talking everywhere. Once you enter, then like this. More and more go, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, then more and more tight, more and more tight. After that, you difficult to come back. You become more close, minds become more close, difficult to open. Because this open must be opened by the spiritual, not by normal, it's tied by the spiritual. That must be opened by the spiritual, otherwise not possible. Normal one, very easy. Who don't join any particular, any religion, anything called non-believer. That's very, looks very open, very happy, very joy. But once we try better than this, we try better than that, but we get, we reach better than, lost than, better than that. More tight up. That wise, if you really to all same, all who really practice all same. But people nowadays, we are not really practicing. We're just talking. We just study is very good. Whole life study with talking is the not real thing. Must be practice. Then we are coming reality. That is the Ati mentioned. Ati is speaking that. That time also study is very strong. During the Gumjem Barawa, in Khenzur Nyima, study in Tsema, and these are Khenzur Nyima, he realized this is not enough. Then he chose the meditation path. That is still present. Until study and hearing, until all the practitioners must be choose the meditation path. If really we need to understand, we need to realize ourselves and nature. We are really become compassion practitioner. We are really become permanent practitioner, impermanent practitioner. We are really become bodhicitta practitioner. We must be practice. Otherwise, no way. Just talking compassion and talking bodhicitta and talking impermanent, just talk. Reality tied up. Say permanent, impermanent, but reality desire to permanent. I am. Looks, stay. Tangzi means permanent grasping. Very strong. We say very easily impermanent, everything is changing. I am changing, you are changing, time is changing, this changing, that changing, but mind not connected there. All these artists teaching and artist master lineage, they are blessing to us. Mind connect to the impermanent. Mind connect to the bodhicitta. Mind connect to the refuge. Mind connect to the confession. Mind connect to the prayer, Sondep, Guru Yoga. Then it will success. Everybody success, no doubt. That is the how artists come out. That is the conclusion, Ngondro.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. Bueno, él habla de todo esto, se reía de cuando uno quiere ser espiritual, ¿sí? Y que bueno, que la realidad es que a través de la práctica del Lati deberíamos volvernos más abiertos, ¿sí? De que muchas veces trabajamos o hablamos de ser compasivos, hablamos de tener devoción, pero debemos hacerlo realmente concreto a eso. Y que a veces, si seguimos intelectualmente una enseñanza, eso nos va a atar, ¿sí? También como esta idea del yo, esta idea del aferramiento permanente que tenemos a esta existencia y que no es real, ¿sí? Y siempre como conectar desde la mente. La mente es la que se conecta con la compasión, con la bodhicitta, la devoción, ¿sí? Y que seamos más realistas con eso, y siempre a través de la práctica, ¿sí? Él insiste mucho con esto.
Yeah, that was impermanent. It was at Ngondro. Ngondro, first, we need good motivation. Good motivation. Why I'm practicing Ngondro? Enlightenment. Sangye. Sangye. We are tied. We see samsara, suffering, emotion suffering. These are the, we have to have some feeling. This is very bad. Bad means this is not, this we live like this, that's not enough. That this is not real life. Therefore, we need to good motivation from there. Now I am searching some another way to finding out the spiritual path. Therefore, I am practicing Ngondro to achieve to the Buddhahood, not only for thinking only for ourselves, or for the sentient being. For the sentient being, achieve to the Buddhahood, I have the responsibility to practice, to taking the responsibility, because that motivation we all need it. Today, just I am lucky talking, and you are the listening. We both need good motivation. I must be taught, share completely with my bodhicitta way. Complete what I talk, that talk must be connected to the bodhicitta. And what to help. And what you are listening truly to whatever I speaking. to be, this teaching goes to help to realization of nature of the mind and achieve to the Buddhahood. This is teaching connect, receive teaching from that. That means need to value of the teaching. These two very important. Master or teacher or lama or guru, whatever we can see speaking, today I just speaking, I need to good motivation myself. I have to check first. I have the motivation, yes or no. I have to put that wise. First, I have to check. I have motivation. What kind of motivation I have? Only thinking for myself, or something like just making some nice to other, just enjoyment like these things, or really to helping to the try to understanding to deeply to sharing to the other. That I have that first I must be checked. I have the bodhicitta, yes or no? That even the who the teacher has qualification, teacher or master, guru, who spiritual, who's talking, there has a quality. Some teaching, each teaching has something talk. And Ngondro Rinpoche will say, at least need the bodhicitta ground. Bodhicitta need to, whoever's talking, speaking, helping, like master or teacher or whatever we do in spiritual things to other, we must have bodhicitta first. If we don't have the bodhicitta, first we must be training ourselves bodhicitta proper way. We must be self-training, inner training by ourselves. Then if come up bodhicitta all the time thinking for other, that's we can see very easy, very simple. All the time thinking for other, naturally coming like that. That means we are connected with bodhicitta, not self-attached, less. Before we have more thinking for ourselves. If this is something nice, I want. If something nice, oh, for them, for him, for her, for other people thinking. It's come naturally. That means we are connecting with our mind, connecting real to the bodhicitta. These are more and more developed, more and more developed. Then whatever you do, you help to the other, to talk teaching, to whatever you do, spiritual things, then going to helping. At least we need that. Then also, listener also have the dumpa, good motivation. And also, if best, and the devotion also need. Devotion, tepa, mepa. Tepa is the devotion, and mepa is the motivation. And these two meeting, then it will come up, result. Okay.
Thank you. Bien, primero siempre dice de revisar nuestra motivación. Sí, ¿cuál es nuestra motivación? Salir del sufrimiento, salir del samsara, alcanzar la budeidad para, bueno, ser responsables con nosotros y con los demás, el beneficio para todos los seres, despertar así nuestra compasión, la bodhicitta, así como nosotros ahora revisar por qué estamos escuchando, por qué él, o sea, él revisa, como maestro, él revisa su intención, bien, de toda esta enseñanza, de la idea de conectar, que tengamos realmente entender el valor de la enseñanza y tener una buena motivación. Este es su consejo, revisar la propia motivación, bien, observar las cualidades del maestro. Eso también se habla dentro de las enseñanzas, revisar las cualidades que tiene un maestro. No solo también esto de la bodhicitta, que no quede solo en las palabras, sino que internamente nosotros despertar compasión y bodhicitta, porque es el terreno donde crece todo lo demás, donde crece la enseñanza, y esto se puede ir desarrollando. Entonces, actuar de una manera, actuar en nuestra forma del cuerpo, lo que pensamos, nuestra mente y cómo hablamos, ¿sí? Para beneficio de todos. Siempre con devoción, siempre revisando cada vez que tomemos en enseñanza cada vez que practiquemos, revisar nuestra motivación.
And also Dzogchen. Teach the Dzogchen, talk to Dzogchen. Master, teacher or master or whatever you call, need to something connect to the ourself first. First, I must be connect myself to the Dzogchen view and Dzogchen teaching, nature of the mind. If best, must be realize something. Practicing, connect to the master and all the lineage, and also, of course, study and learning and analyze. And you realize something. If we realize, then we continuation, have some experience. That experience is the evidence, evidence starting to share to other. If ourselves, no experience, no realization, nothing, only word can talk. Of course, if you're learning by word can explain very nice, very nice, but doesn't touch to the heart. It is just empty word. Therefore, Dzogchen say, this is not enough. Therefore, Khenzur Rinpoche choose the path of the meditation. He know the study. He know the learning. He know the tsema. Tsema means logic. But this is not enough. He choose the meditation path that way. That time, these are very famous in Tibet, Central Tibet especially. Each of the Ati lineage, Shangshung Yenju lineage, why they choosing the meditation path? Final must be go there, following that. Then we can really come out the spiritual compassion. Life is the compassion. Mind is the compassion. And voice is the compassion. Otherwise, not possible. Practically to come. Therefore, Khenzur Rinpoche choose that blessing. He realized his deep, his motivation. He connect that. Then he practiced. He realized. He have experienced, achieved many CD, common CD, and great CD. He already get. That transformed to the whole lineage, up to one after other, until now. More or less, connect there. Therefore, we need to, even the Dzogchen teaching, need to have something connection to the lineage. Of course, this is everyone knows. Best is you need to study somehow, connection, some purpose somehow, place to learn or something, receive or teaching or something. Then, of course, and finally, to practice, to result some found from yourself from there. Best one is the realization. Then after that, you are word talking is not separation with the view of the Dzogchen. View of the Dzogchen meditation. You are not separation with the Dzogchen meditation. It's naturally connected directly to the each of the sentient being. Heart to heart. Not mind to mind, heart to heart. Therefore, meditation is very special. Why we are choosing meditation path? That is the meaning. Therefore, even the Dzogchen teaching, first I have to, I'm teaching Dzogchen, but first I am checking myself. Number one, I'm checking myself. I'm looking back myself. What I am quality. Of course, I can explain all texts, these things I learned many years already. But now I check myself, what I have resolved. I am connected to the teaching in the text. I am connected to Shangshung Yenju. I am connected to the Ati. I am connected to the Dzogchen. I have to check myself. That's very important. For example, then after that, more develop, more experience. Then it is sharing, generosity, Jimba. That is the great Jimba. Jimba, great generosity comes from the realization. That is no side. Sharing for everyone. No holding, nothing. Where to hold? No I. No I am something like this. I reach. I have the big things. No I is not more there. Something coming, going, coming, experience or something. Like watch, like TV, movie. Movie is a director for other. Dzogchen, if you continuation Dzogchen movie is you are the seeing yourself. Okay.
Thank you. Bien. Habla de conectar con nosotros, ¿sí? La naturaleza de la mente, de siempre estar en continuo como estudio y que de la práctica tener la experiencia, ¿sí? Si nosotros no tenemos la experiencia, no podemos conectar con los demás. Primero que no conectamos con la enseñanza, sino, y tampoco no podemos conectar con los demás. Dijo algo muy bonito que es esto de cuando tenemos real experiencia con nosotros, poder conectar de corazón a corazón, ¿sí? Con los otros. Dijo esta del Tsemma, de la condición mental, para poder despertar la compasión espiritual. No solo alcanzar los siddhis comunes, sino el siddhi supremo, ¿verdad? La liberación. Por esto es que nosotros necesitamos recibir la enseñanza, ¿sí? Estudiar, recibir, y que nuestra voz, que nuestra palabra, nuestros actos no estén separados de Dzogchen, ¿sí? Así como él cuando él estudió mucho, claro que sabe de los textos, estudió mucho, pero él se revisa todo el tiempo y él tiene la experiencia, ¿sí? Tanto como de la enseñanza del Shanshun y de la generosidad, ¿no? De ser generoso, que él no guardar nada, la generosidad, le hablo de Jimpa, ¿sí? Generosidad, y que no nos estemos que no nos estemos viendo como en una película, que no sea como una película de el Dzogchen, ¿sí? Que sea algo real.
Therefore, especially even though in the Ngondro, first mitapa, why they're talking impermanent? Shempa do, Shempa means desire, release the desire. If mitapa, impermanent practice, it helps to the reduce the desire. Therefore, first coming Ngondro teaching, first coming impermanent practice, because we are so deep. We living with the desire, attachment. We know already if every phenomena, even ourself, is not permanent state. We are dying. But we just see, but we say, but mind naturally holding permanent. Something happen, come for ourselves, then become upset. And then become nervous, then become difficult to accept. That is we are not turning way, not turning purpose, not turning in permanent practice. If we are really turning in permanent practice, if we are really mind connect in permanent practice, this is the time. We must be accept. Everything is changing. Whatever come in front of ourselves is impermanent. Mind must be naturally come, it's impermanent. Realize the impermanent. Then these are helping for the not giving suffer for ourselves. Less suffer. Otherwise, to attach ourselves to the phenomena, to the friend, and to the family, not only for ourselves. And mitapa, this impermanent helps to release all desire with strong desire with ourselves first, then with family, then with children, then with friend, then with village, then with the country, then with the life. We have, then after that more and more desire come up. There's something problem come, then very difficult to accept. We are saying impermanent, but reality we are mind all the time attached to the permanent. That impermanent can we are analyze why I am thinking like this, why I am not thinking impermanent, why I am thinking all the time like a permanent. This is wrong. All the time changing, why I am not accept books like this. That's why impermanent practice is very helpful. Same, if your realization of the nature of the mind, they are already impermanent, is the desire is not there. You have become, without a desire, you can enjoy. Without a desire, you can talk. Without a desire, you can live. Without desire, you can smell all the things. Then there's no desire. That means, according to especially in the doctrine, after the realization nature of the mind, we don't necessarily to think about everything permanent, impermanent. It is the result come out. There's no more desire. It's reducing naturally desire. Immediately, completely not possible. But step by step, as much as continuation, that much you release the desire. That much you release the desire, that much you are developing the impermanent practice naturally. Therefore, even the Dzogchen Ngondro, start with the impermanent. Release the desire. Okay?
Bien. Gracias. Bueno, ahora habla del deseo de la impermanencia, de practicar esto de la permanencia, porque nosotros estamos siempre sosteniendo lo permanente. Entonces nos volvemos nerviosos porque estamos muy conscientes del tiempo, ¿sí? Porque no estamos conscientes del tiempo y no lo aceptamos. Entonces no tenemos que darnos ese sufrimiento, aferrados a los fenómenos, estamos siempre aferrados a los fenómenos, a la familia, al pueblo, a nuestro país. Entonces deberíamos tener menos deseos. No estaríamos aceptando el tiempo, y si lo de el deseo, ¿sí? Podemos ser más felices disfrutando desde entender la naturaleza de la mente, la naturaleza de los fenómenos. Así es como esto se libera, ¿sí? Entonces es una buena manera de disfrutarlo. El realizar la naturaleza de la mente sería no apegarnos a los fenómenos.
There's one story, and one one master and one few, maybe you heard, I don't know, one disciple, whatever we can call student. Then of course master, they're always talking impermanent, and especially in the debating in dialectic school, all the time we are talking the impermanent. Then one day in the morning, the student asked to master, everything is permanent. The master said, yes, of course. Then he asked, in the cup, your cup is also impermanent? Yes, of course, my cup is impermanent. I broke. Then what? He said he broke already, but he tried to, he didn't say directly he broke. Everything's impermanent. He said to the master, yes, everything's impermanent. Then master, your cup is impermanent? He replied, yes, my cup is impermanent. Sorry, I broke. Broken. Then he said, what? That means that is naturally our mind. It looks cup immediately, naturally, not possible broken. It stays all the time permanent. Looks holding like that. That we need to release. Come to individually, then it is very difficult to accept. That we must learn, must be accept. Everything is impermanent. Why I am not accept that? Why I am holding that? That's my fault. Even though everything is permanent, we must be care. Otherwise, misunderstand. Everything is impermanent. Now I don't need nothing. Everything is changing. Why my friend, my this thing, that. This is not right. Everything is within the impermanent. We must believe. We must live very nicely, very friendly, very together, and very positive way within the impermanent. If we stay that connect every day, every moment, and the dying time, no problem. It's impermanent. Otherwise, during the dying time, there's come, everything's losing now. I'm going only alone myself. Then difficult to release that, make separation. If we are really connect impermanent every day like this, whatever happen, come, it's easy, naturally accept. It helps a lot. Therefore, I can chiwa jesu tambar chinjelo gumme jula chiwa chinjelo chamelo la tabar chinjelo tamji jumar tabar chinjelo jubi lama namla sowa de. This is the impermanent practice. Prayer long, but it's short. Okay, from Arctic Ngondro.
Okay. Bien, respecto de esto, de lo del apego, el aferramiento, habla de una pequeña historia de un maestro y su discípulo, ¿sí? No dice exactamente bien qué es solo una historia de un maestro y un discípulo que le pregunta sobre la impermanencia, ¿no? Entonces, le dice, y su taza es permanente o impermanente. No, es impermanente. Entonces agarró y tomó la taza y la rompió. Entonces, bueno, nuestra mente sí es permanente. Entonces, eso es lo que deberíamos como realizar. Pero nosotros nos apegamos a nuestros amigos. Entonces, si nosotros lo liberamos, vamos a dejar de tener esta idea, ¿no? Y no culparnos. Así como todo es impermanente, también entonces morir ya no sería un problema, porque todos los fenómenos que vienen los podríamos liberar. Y luego, bueno, dio una oración de impermanencia. Eso es lo que escuchamos recién.
But children, they understand impermanent. They play, they're building very nice, something doing very nice, build up everything very nice, immediately they broke. They're naturally, they understand naturally, but they know or not, but they are naturally impermanent. Even after they're broken, they're laughing. They're building with laughing and joy. They're broken, also laughing and joy. We need that. Everything doing very well, everything. After some time, claps, something going wrong way, everything is finished. Even the joy and fresh, happy, still there. Then we are connected to the impermanent practice. If not, more suffer and more unhappy and more depressed, then we are not connected to the impermanent practice. Sometimes we must learn many things from children.
Can you hear? Can you hear now?
Yes.
It's a little disconnect. Just that it's okay now.
Can you hear my? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ahora sí se escucha. Dice. Okay, voy a apagar esto. Okay. Solo just a few seconds.
Okay. Less.
Yes. Entonces, bueno, él habló de los niños, ¿sí? De que los niños naturalmente saben de lo impermanente, entonces juegan con algo, se rompe y hasta quizás se ríen, ¿no? En esta actitud que tienen los niños, como que están frescos, ¿sí? Que deberíamos ser así, como los niños.
Maybe we can today, now almost 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Maybe still not going tomorrow is impermanent. Still, I already talked bodhicitta, refuge, and about devotion. Is already, because Ngondro, no matter you are where you are, your practice, you are high realized, you are not realized, everyone needs Ngondro present. All the time we need bodhicitta present. All the time we need devotion present. All the time we need refugee present. All the time we need impermanent present. If that is the Ngondro. If we are not really present with bodhicitta all the time, still we need to train ourselves. Determined is very important, especially in older practitioner. Older practitioner is as we are. I'm not saying you, we are all. We have the big responsibility, devotion. We must be devotion present, fresh, all the time new. If we have this all the time, whatever we are continuation practice will success. If our devotion, as much as older practitioner, devotion also become older and older, new one lost, then it's no good. As elder, more and more elder, older practitioner, devotion must be younger and new, most powerful, most younger and young, and fresh come present there. Then we are connect Ngondro. We are success Ngondro practice. Otherwise, no success Ngondro practice. Okay?
Thank you. Gracias. Bueno, dice que por ahora ya está bien, que mañana vamos a seguir con la enseñanza, con la bodhicitta y todo lo demás. Que bueno, que dentro de lo que es el Ngondro tenemos que tener siempre la presencia en la bodhicitta y entrenarnos y tener confianza, recordar a los viejos practicantes. Y nosotros como practicantes, si esto lo mantenemos fresco, vamos a ser cada vez más jóvenes y más jóvenes. ¿Sí? Esto para nosotros y para los nuevos.
Okay, thank you very much. We are very happily joined together here today. We talk, we share each other with spiritual and compassion and bodhicitta impermanent. We all connect there. That is very great. Then we have to be dedication together, okay?
Bien, vamos a hacer la dedicación entre todos.
Gozonta Pegewa Kanjiba Kamson Sem Jenamji Dendungo Tuzonsa Pilede Gunjane Gozondo Pesanje Yortojo Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rinpoche. Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Thank you. Gracias.
Guys, tomorrow is the same link. It's the same link for tomorrow. See you. Thank you so much, Rinpoche.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche.
Welcome.
An Eduardo, gracias por la traducción, Eduardo.
Gracias,
Y
Maxi.
gracias, Eduardo, por la traducción.
Gracias a todos. En la sanga por ocuparse.
Mañana vamos a pasar un link donde todos pueden colaborar también con Eduardo por la traducción, y ahí puse para colaborar también con el maestro. Muchas gracias a todos.
Muchas gracias.
¿Qué? Gracias a ti.
Muchas gracias a todos. Nos vemos. Chao.
Gracias.
Tomorrow is the same hour. ¿Ok? Mañana a la misma hora. No se confundan. Es que es bien temprano. Tenemos como 4 usos horarios, entonces mejor vean los horarios, por favor. Nos vemos. Chao. Que te vaya bien,
Chao.
Enrique.
Hasta luego, en un
Chao.
rato.
Nos vemos en un rato más.